the agenda of this?
At least it has given us room for dialogue, even if it is not achieving whatever the aim of the conceivers. At least people can vent their anger, can speak their mind, then topical issues can be brought forward that may help those of them, the senators that are sitting down, in case they go back to the plenary, to think when issues crop up.
As senators, the National Assembly is on the driving seat of this security summit to tackle the challenges in the country. You are from the northern part of the country. Distinguished, are you optimistic that this summit will give Nigerians the result it desires in terms of security?
Let me be not a prophet of doom. I'm always on the positive side. Let me not talk about negativism. But unfortunately, some of the actors that once were clamoring for dismembering of this Nigeria are now sitting down in this hall to represent their ethnic nationalities. Remember some years back, there was a treasonable attempt to topple a military head of state, and my state, Bauchi state, was among the states exiled from Nigeria. It is some of those people that are taking a front banner to talk about this summit. That is the unfortunate aspect of it. Then you discover that the elite selfishness has come out. You discover that the elites that have taken from the Nigerian state, where they have failed, now they are becoming divisive agents, speak on behalf of their people in the name of restructuring, in the name of federalism and other things. And I have said it, unfortunately, in a private fora inside, since it's not open to the public, that there is nowhere in the world that federalism is the same. The federalism operating in the United States of America is different from that operating in Canada. That of Canada is different from that of Germany. That of Germany is different from that of Pakistan. That of Pakistan is different from Nigeria. So when you are talking about this concept of federalism, don't say because it happens in America. No. Each and every federating state has its uniqueness. Agreed. When you are talking about decentralization of powers, devolution, when the Constitution has said there should be 3 tiers of government? Are you talking about fiscal federalism? Why you think that because the revenue formula does not favor you today, or it favors you, or a situation why you think some people are lapping on others, why you think they are parasites because of hydrocarbon oil? Or are you thinking that in this 21st century, when we are talking about forwardness, you want us to go back to the 50s when we are talking about regions? After all, even when you are talking about ethnic nationalities, Nigeria was conquered by the British, not in terms of ethnic nationalities. And when you are talking of ethnic nationalities, if you read history, you discover that the Yoruba nation has the Alafinet kingdom, it has the Ife kingdom, it has the Ekitis, you have down to the Egba kingdom, the Okeones and other things. What ethnic nationality are you trying to talk about? Go to history, the Igbo nation. Are you talking about the kingdom of the Arondozgus, or is it the Inewi kingdom? Or Ahafia kingdom and other things? Or the autonomous communities and other things? So you see, the elites, when we fail our people, when we are having it, when we are in the public service, I don't know you're a Yoruba, I don't know I'm a Hausa man, I don't know you're a Christian, I don't know I'm a Muslim. But once we're out of it, we discover that what do? We resort to ethnic and primordial sentiments just for us to be carried along. But when we're inside that saddle, we're not thinking that way.
Okay, distinguished, finally for me, please, from the way you're talking, I want to find out, is it that you're not favorably disposed to the issue of restructuring, as some of the people you're talking about, the elites are clamoring?
No, I don't have fear of any restructuring. As somebody coming from Bauchi State, after all, if you look at it, my constituency has a large population that is greater than so many of these states. I have a very land mass that is 3 times some of these states. I have the population. I even have the hydrocarbon oil. I have abundant sunlight. When we are talking of alternative energy, I have abundant wind. When we are talking of alternative energy, I have abundant solid minerals. Why must I be fearful of restructuring? If it is the basis that you think that I am lapping on you because of hydrocarbon oil, I have gotten all this one. And we are talking the fact that now hydrocarbon oil is not even in vogue in the developed countries. We are talking about alternative energy, and I have all the potentials in terms of the population, in terms of the land size, in terms of the sunlight, in terms of the wind and other things. Why must I be fearful?
So what are you advocating?
What I'm advocating is that there must be equity and justice within the Nigerian state. I don't want us to go back to the Hobbesian state of nature.
Do you think we have that equity and justice in the present Nigeria of today?
It is I and you, because we have lost our focus, we have lost our values, we have lost our morality. We are Christians without the spirit of Christ, we are Muslims without the spirit of Islam. I and you have become individualistic. We have lost our communal values. We are talking about farm women, fine car, we are not talking about communalism, we are not talking about kingdom of God. So we have become materialistic. So let us go back and have an ethical orientation. And you must agree about our common humanity. If we have this issue of the humanism in us and humanity in us, we will not be dismantling ourselves, we will not be killing ourselves, we will not be hacking ourselves, we will not be talking the way we are talking.
Where is the way to go now if this summit cannot provide that solution we are seeking?
Normally, in every society is dynamic. You can't at a go provide all the solutions because they crop up. As you close another gap, another one crops up. But especially in this era of research of information and communication technology, the society is dynamic. It's not supposed to be static. That's why I'm saying that, are we going back to the Hobbesian states days when there was the Yoruba Wars? Quite of recently, we discovered when some states were created last within the Igbo land, they chased away some of the workers, say, go back to your state. But today they will talk about Igbo nation. You come to the north, we are bedeviled by identity crisis, core north, north central and other things. House of Fulani minorities, other things. Where are we going to? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, distinguished.